that could have been cool. That one is a cool intro. That was a cool segue into it.
It was.
And I fucking arsed
perfect.
that up big time.
I am pretty stoked on this though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I am a fucking loser when it comes to candles, especially when it comes to.
Is this not
like,
this is an aftershave or a perfume? This isn't.
Well, it's a perfume and they have a candle as well.
Well, the candle as
the same
well.
scent. Yeah. So like, I'm legit gonna be buying at least the candle because that's fucking awesome.
I think the fragrance is just something you have just to say you have it.
Oh,
I mean, it
yeah,
doesn't,
100%.
it doesn't go in the bathroom. It goes in the bookshelf.
Yeah, absolutely.
Smell the tomato.
Just like my Miak candle over there. You don't light it. You just look at it and go, huh, that's funny.
I have it, yep. Yep. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes brand Revives with official perfume and candles. Like, brilliant. I'm just like,
yeah, 100%.
I'm sold. Don't care what it smells like. I'm sold.
No, like I said, I'm getting this shit. Ew,
it's got patchouli
in it. Yeah. Fuck, I still gotta buy it though.
Yeah, that's right. You don't have the actually So 5 years after the reboot of the 1970s cult classic Attack of the Killer Tomatoes was announced, and then was never actually made, the brand has returned in an unexpected way. Yes, the Austin-based movie-inspired fragrance house Zyrina, that means absolutely nothing to me, has taken the burgeoning popularity of tomato scents and formulated the first of the killer variety. Are we going to smell like ketchup?
I'm
thinking ketchup.
Like, I'm looking at the description of it, and it's going to be like ketchup in a hippie's house, is what it sounds like.
Hippies are brilliant.
So it's probably turned a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still got to buy this shit.
Developed exclusively in collaboration with the creators of cult classic Attack of the Killer Tomatoes franchise, this enchanting garden fresh fragrance opens with a citrusy top note of sweet tangerine, transitioning seamlessly into vegetal mid notes of green stems, killer tomato leaf, and freshly cut grass. Do you know them scratch and sniff things you used to get? I'm thinking that. It never quite smells. You're supposed to imagine it's grass, but it's not. And there's a plastic smell to it that
I don't know, man. This shit better fucking smell like it. Like, I'm looking at the prices for these.
Oh, it's going to be a fortune.
Dude, the fucking cologne's $98. And then the candle's $54, which for the size of the candle, that's actually a pretty damn decent price. Like, average, I guess I should say. But god damn, that's spicy.
Yeah, film fragrance comes with a dramatic climax with an earthly base of wild fern, wet soil. This is like have you ever hung about with wine tasters?
Yeah.
What a bunch. That's the sort of shit they come up with.
Right.
And you're like, get a life.
Yeah.
I saw somebody do it about 3 months ago with honey. And they don't.
What?
You have to, with the honey, that's the proper, stick your nose up in the air, middle class way to do it. And you're like, you bunch of bellends, you're just making this shit up to try and be pretentious arseholes. And
yeah, that's exactly what that is. Like, I mean, yes, a honey can be a very complex flavor depending on where it is, or the regional, what flowers they use. But god, it's at the end of the day, it's still fucking honey. Fucking losers. And I know honey, god damn it.
There we go. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, the fragrance, is now available as unisex Esprit de Perfume. I guess that means gender neutral in French. I never even sat with French GCSEs. I had no interest. And yet I was all right, actually. Because I was actually, because you had to take, that's what annoyed me about the sort of end of school, was you had to take certain subjects. So you had to take a language and you had to take religious education.
Ugh.
And it was like, okay, fine, whatever. Do you think I'm wasting my time? I'm going to concentrate on the subjects I actually want to concentrate on. And then I went to night school. So like, I just took time off. And at that point, my school was that rough that if you didn't go to jail or get pregnant, that was considered a success. Actually finish school. Funny. So,
the school I graduated from was the school of people that are, on paper from being arrested or pregnant. So we didn't have an excuse not to be there and not do our schoolwork. It was an interesting experience. Yeah, I can understand the need for a language. Like I fully believe that we should all learn separate languages or second or third languages, but man, it just wasn't taught right. I feel like I took 3 years of Spanish, a year and a half of German. I can say hi and I can swear, and that's about it.
See, we had Spanish as an option, I probably would have took it, but we had French and German, two enemy countries.
Yeah, that's weird.
You know what I mean? Yeah, why do I want to learn the language of my enemies unless I'm joining the MI6?
Yeah.
Who hate us still to this day. You know, I mean, those they're just veneer of friendliness, but they're enemy countries at the end of the day that absolutely despise us. So it's like, fair enough. And obviously, I was on the other side of the fence, so Irish wasn't an option, and I wasn't doing that anyway. Because, yeah, if I didn't want to speak like a paramilitary, constrict. So, if you ever hear an Irish Republican trying to speak Irish, it's the most tragic thing on the planet.
Yeah.
Like, okay, mate, right.
That's funny.
But yeah, I never outside of my circle, I don't like talking to people unless I have a reason to. So I've noticed people that like languages are the type that'll bimble in their room and just go talk to anybody. That's their kind of personality, which is not mine.
Fair.
If I don't know you, yeah, let's spend a few months to get wiser in you. But I'm not. Hi, I'm your best friend. Blah blah blah. You know. There you go. So this fragrance is also available in a soy blend candle, in a tomato red tin with a VHS inspired label. The fragrance will be released as an air freshener in late March for variants of other films in the franchise, including Return of the Killer Tomatoes, famously one of George Clooney's first roles. Costa Dillon, franchise creator and writer, commented on the collaboration. It's exactly how I envisaged Killer Tomatoes would smell, but we'll be smelling a reboot anytime
that's
soon.
great.
Yeah, you know what? Just for honestly, just for comedic value for collectibles, yeah, I'm down for it. They need to sort that price out though.
Yeah, man. If they could cut that shit in half, I'd buy them tomorrow. I mean, if I get drunk enough, I'm sure I'll buy it because, yeah, at least a candle. But man, those covers are fucking great. I love that shit.
Yeah.
And it kind of kills me that they are like, oh, it spawned 3 sequels. Yeah, motherfucker. It spawned 3 sequels and a cartoon series. Come on, get your shit together.
Oh, God, remember that?
Home
Center
I
Entertainment.
vividly remember the cartoons.
That's cool.
I only really kind of remember the first movie.
Yeah. I love that clever language. Home Center Entertainment. That's cool.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I definitely want those cases on my VHS collection.